Yeah. Good afternoon. I'm going to take you through the unit introduction to weather and climate. And to start, I will look at the definitions. If the weather refers to the short-term atmospheric condition in a specific place at a specific time. It includes elements such as temperature, humidity, precipitation, and cloudiness. The characteristics highly variable and can change from minute by minute, hour by hour, and day by day. And climate is the long-term average weather patterns over an extended period, typically 30 years or more. It includes the same elements as weather, but considers them over a long time frame. The characteristics, more stable and predictable than weather, provides a general expectations of atmospheric conditions. And again, we look at the elements of weather and climate. The first element is temperature. And temperature is a measure of warmth or coldness of atmosphere as determined by thermometer. The influence of temperature affects factors like latitude, altitude, and proximity to water bodies. Another one is humidity. The amount of water vapor present in the air. Types absolute humidity, that is the actual amount of water vapor, and relative humidity, that is the percentage of water vapor relative to the air's capacity. Another one is precipitation. Any form of water, liquid or solid, falling from the sky, including rain, sleet, and hail, measured in millimeters. And the movement of air relative to surface of the earth. The factors influenced by differences in atmospheric pressure, temperature, and Earth's rotation. Another one is cloudiness. Definition: the fraction of the sky covered by the clouds. Another one is atmospheric pressure. The force extend onto a surface by weight of the air above that surface. Another one is look at the factors influencing weather and climate. The factors are latitude, altitude, distance from the sea, ocean currents, and topography. So we start by latitude. It influences temperature and climate zones. Altitude, higher altitude generally have cooler temperatures. So the higher you go, the cooler it becomes. Distance from the sea. Coastal areas tend to have milder climate, while inland areas experience more extreme temperatures. Ocean currents will influence the climatic topography. Mountains can block air masses and create different climatic conditions. And then we look at the weather and climate tools and measurement. So the tools are thermometers, barometers, anemometers, hygrometer, rain gauge, satellites, weather stations, among others. So thermometers are used to measure air temperature. Another barometer, atmospheric pressure. Anemometer, speed of wind. Hygrometers, that is the humidity. Rain gauge, of course, rainfall. Then satellites provides a comprehensive data on weather and climate patterns from space. Weather stations, ground-based systems that collect a wide range of atmospheric data. Then again we look at the importance of studying weather and climate. Number one is agriculture. Helps in planning and managing crops and livestock. Disaster preparedness aids in predicting and mitigating the impact of natural disasters like floods and droughts. Health. Understanding such as heat waves and cold spells, urban planning influences the design and construction of building infrastructure to withstand local climatic conditions. Environmental management. The essential for conservation and sustainable use of natural resource. Economic activities affect sectors like tourism, energy production, and transport. Then we look at climate change. Definition of climate change: significant and lasting changes in statistical distribution of weather patterns over periods ranging from decades to millions of years. And lastly, we look at the causes of climate change. That is both natural and anthropogenic. Anthropogenic are human. So natural causes are volcanic eruptions and solar radiation. And anthropogenic, that is man cause of climate change. Climate change can cause rising global temperature, melting polar ice, and increased frequency of extreme weather events. And thank you for your cooperation. That's the end of our class today.